Hey, there we are.
Hey, Carlos.
Steven.
Wow.
The famous Steven? That you?
Wow, look at you got a drum set. Where are you got this is your own studio?
I know, right? Yeah.
Very
This is my
cool.
little home studio.
Very
Yeah.
nice, man. I used to play drums, so
Really? You want to jam?
yeah,
Screw
virtually
this
we could
interview.
do
Come
it.
over and let's jam.
Very cool, man. Well, I'm excited to talk to you, man.
Likewise,
So,
man.
before we get into everything, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. I know
Okay.
you're a very multiple talented guy. I want to start with music first. Where did your passion for music come from that led you on this amazing journey of playing guitar and I guess just drums too, huh?
I play a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
I would blame my mom for that, honestly. When I was 10 years old, my mom forced me to play the guitar because that was her dream when she was a kid.
Awesome.
And I started playing at church. I didn't really like church that much, but I think playing guitar at church actually made it really fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Um, and then I became a metalhead. In high school, it was a huge transition. Like I had acne. I was short. I was scrawny. I felt like an outsider. And I discovered Metallica and Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, all those great bands. And I started playing metal. And my musical life just took off. Uh, After high school, I joined like this Latin band because Latin music has been a huge part of my life. I grew up in a Mexican restaurant, so we had this jukebox, and that's where I had a lot of my musical library was through that jukebox. Learning all these songs, all these also Selena. That was the first my introduction to Selena when I was 7 years old through the jukebox. So fast forward, here I am in this Latin band playing cumbias, rancheras, playing in weddings, quinceañeras, and I'm playing Selena covers. And I'm using my metal roots so I can, there's a lot of soloing in Selena songs, so I got to showcase that ability as well.
Yeah, I read that. That's why I kind of want to ask the music question, George, because it does kind of go into the new Netflix Selena series that you're a part of. But actually, I want to get
Yeah.
back to the metal. I was a big metalhead in high school too. Kind of same.
Yeah. What was your band?
A band called Overflow. So, but
Overflow.
I had a goatee that I grew, and then I would take these like braids from like the braces, and then like braid it up.
Oh, you were
And
the
I had
real
really
deal.
long hair. Yeah,
I was a poser compared to you.
mustache. Yeah. Oh, those
That's
are
awesome,
great
man.
though. But yeah, so I guess I mean you're an actor too, but I think your music roots helped you get this role in the Selena thing, right?
Oh,
Or
for sure, for sure. This is completely full circle. The fact that I got to be an actor in a show where I got to also showcase my musical abilities. So I
very
mean,
cool. So
you
how is
can't
this
write this kind of
series
stuff.
going to be different than the iconic Jennifer Lopez movie that came out? I think it was '97, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the main difference is we have the luxury of time.
Yeah,
Just the nature of a series, you get more time to develop these characters and unfold the story a little more. So you get to see more of Selena's up and coming. You get to see more of her influences being Paula Abdul, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. You get to see her having crushes on boys in high school. You get to experience that kind of stuff, which you can only get 2 hours in a movie.
yeah, absolutely. So,
Yeah,
and what
so
character do you play in this?
I play Joe Ojeda, who's the keyboardist of the group.
Oh wow, so you, you
Yeah,
really play a little of everything.
I do. Yeah, I had to learn keyboards for this role,
Mhm.
and I think I got pretty far with it, I would say. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I actually want to ask you about one rock star moment. You got to play at the Forum with band. If I correct me,
Yeah. Mhm.
Mania. Is that right?
Mana.
Mina. Okay. I'm just like,
Mania.
I sometimes my mind just adds stuff, so it's just
Oh no, it's cool,
big
man.
mind,
I gotcha.
And so wow, it's so cool. It's LA Forum, man. I mean, so many iconic bands have played there, So
Bro,
how do you hook up with that?
that was the cherry on top. I had just been cast as Joe on Selena the series,
Hmm.
and I actually auditioned 3 years before this to play with Maná, and I didn't get it because I got really nervous. I got so nervous that my fingers just froze up and I couldn't do anything.
Oh,
So this other guy got it, and I was bitter for like 3 years. So when it came around again, I was like, oh my god, like I'm a different guy now. I was 3 years ago. So I went in, I auditioned, and I got it, and I got to play with my heroes, and that was a huge part of, like a huge rock star moment, like you said, for
yeah,
me.
that's so awesome, man.
Yeah.
So do you do any like music on your own solo career or anything, or write anything? I'm very curious about that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm working on my solo career, not solo career, my solo album right now. I actually wrote a song for Selena while I was on set in Mexico where we were shooting, and I'm getting it produced this week. I'm meeting up with a very, very talented producer, musician, songwriter guy,
Mhm.
and we're gonna get it made. And my goal, my dream is to finally have my album out. I have lots of ideas, lots of songs that I have written, but I haven't really had someone to sort of help me produce it, help me get it structured.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm excited to just get that started.
Is it like a little bit of all your musical tastes, from your metal side to your pop sides,
Yeah,
Latin
I would say
influence?
more pop with of course there's gonna be great solos in there for sure because that's my go-to, you know. But this
Wow.
Selena song in particular, there's I wanted it to sound like that classic vintage sound of the late 80s, early 90s, that Selena y los Dinos sound.
Yeah.
So you'll definitely feel nostalgia from listening to this song for sure.
Well, cool. I also want to talk to you. You have about a comedy series called Mutt and Chops, man. What
Oh,
is
you
that
checked that out
about?
too,
Yeah,
man. You went into the deep cuts.
I did, man. I did my research, man. I was like, wow, this guy does it all.
Right on, bro.
Yeah. Well, tell us about Mutt and Chops. Yeah.
Yeah, so Mutt and Chops was a series that I produced with my roommate at the time. It was 2018, I believe, was when we worked on that, and we were both just so like no one was giving us opportunities, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, why don't we just create our own project? We're talented. We have the resources. We have the we can do it. So we just went out to the desert with the camera. You know, his mom made the costumes for us, and we came up with this great concept of two characters living in a post-apocalyptic world. You know, two like unlikely friends, and the
The
story
costumes
just
are
started
great,
writing
by the way.
itself.
I have to add that.
Oh, thank you. And then we went on to Spain to win awards and stuff. So it was a pretty
So
big
cool,
deal.
man. Are you ever gonna try to bring that back or anything, or do
Oh
another
yeah, I
one?
think
Or?
so. I think so.
Yeah,
Now that I'm a part of the Netflix family, we'll see what happens, man. I'm
that
excited for
is
the
true.
future.
That's true.
Yeah. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, why not, man? So very cool, man. So the
Mhm.
series is coming out soon. Do you know the release date by any chance for Selena?
Yeah, this Friday actually, December
This
4th.
Friday.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coming up, man. What is it?
Now,
4 days?
yeah,
Something.
yeah. Actually, it's my son's birthday, so that'd be easy to memorize.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Now I know your son's birthday.
yeah. December
I'm
4th.
gonna write that on my calendar. How old's your
Very
son gonna
cool.
be?
Is there a website, social media wise, we can save the date and hopefully check out your, music when it's available. When you find the right producer for it.
Yeah, for sure. You can follow me on at Carlos Alfredo Jr. on pretty much everything. You can check out my website. It's always up to date, carlosalfredojr.com. And I mean that's where you'll find me.
Sweet, man. Well, I can't wait to see you on Netflix this Friday, and I can't wait to
Yep.
hear music down the road, man.
Oh man, I can't wait to jam with you one day.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Bring the metal back.
Yeah, exactly, man. That would be fantastic. I'll start growing my hair long again.
That's
Oh,
awesome,
man,
man.
it's such a pleasure talking to you, man. We'll talk down
Hey,
the road
likewise,
with
man.
future projects, all right?
It's an honor, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.